Hello everyone, I'm H Shades of J, and today we're playing Slay the Princess. A couple of you had recommended this game, and to be honest, I am intrigued. I've never heard of this game, but I do like the fact that it is decision-based, so let's just slay the princess. The hero and the princess. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, so she's not in a tower like most of the cliche fairy tales that we're used to hearing
You're
about?
here to slay her.
Uh-huh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, well, we can't let that happen. Okay, here's the decisions. But like we're not timed, right? I'm curious. So is slay the princess like like reverse psychology? Like maybe we're not supposed to slay her? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? So explore end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Facts. She's probably pissed off. Depends how long she's been there. Killing the princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Not always. Can't someone else do it? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered how many decisions are there? Holy moly. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? I mean, that could be true too. We don't know what kind of world we're living in. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? I mean, that just makes me petty. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Nope, I'm not a simp. Sweet. I've always wanted to I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. No. Oh no. Silently continue to the cabin. Turn around and leave? That's an option? But no, I think I want to... The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not a people person, though. Maybe I'm okay with that. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Yeah, I kind of want to do that one. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Why do they keep bringing that up? Oh my gosh, there's so many decisions. Killing the princess seems kind of bad. Can't so... Oh, so it kind of brings me back to the same thing. So you can just ask maybe a different question. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. I mean, we don't want to say that because just because someone's not dangerous doesn't mean that they, aren't bad. Do you have evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I don't know.
You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Aren't narrators just supposed to describe like the events that are happening and not tell me what to do? I'm a little confused, narrator. I think you're forgetting your place. How can the princess locked away in the world? I mean, that's why we're there to kill her, because obviously I guess they're afraid she might escape. Have you considered that maybe the only reason, what's the next one? Can't someone else do this? Forget, I'm not doing this. Have you ever this is kind of dark, but I'm going to go with this.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists.
Now I have him doubting himself.
Very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
You don't know that. I don't even know who I am. I mean, do I have a name? Okay, we're supposed to ask more questions. But how could... is there more that unlocked? Are these the same things? Do I get some kind of reward? Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her. I kind of like that. Oh yeah, this is new. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do, sweet. Okay, that's the same. I want this one.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
But how do I know the narrator isn't lying to me? I don't know who to trust!
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
But suppose slaying the princess ends the world, how do I know?
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path.
That's a quaint little cabin.
You'll find the princess within.
It looks nothing like a dungeon.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, but this is not a Disney fairy tale, so the voice of the hero, that's me, right?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But why do they have the same voice? Do I have different personalities? I'm just talking to myself? The narrator and the hero is both me? Is that what this is?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
You couldn't give me a longer weapon? I mean, you want me to get all up close and personal? And also, if the walls are covered in dust, how long has she been locked up here? How old is she?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Again, you couldn't give me, like, a longer weapon? If she's dangerous, I don't want to get that close. That's like 3 inches long. What do you want me to do with that? Explore and take the blade, enter the basement without the blade, right? Obviously this is decision based, so let's go without it and see how it goes. We just want to talk to her.
The creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
What does she sound like?
Hello? Is someone there?
She doesn't sound dangerous, come on.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I wouldn't go that far.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi! Okay, this is me responding to the princess. Just checking in on you. Well, that's kind of stupid. I'm here to save you. Maybe. I'm kind of leaning towards that. I'm here to save you. Okay, but I don't mean it. I think I'm here to slay you. Why would you tell anyone that? Continue down the stairs quietly. That would be just sus. I'm gonna go with my first theory that this game, Slay the Princess, is kind of like a reverse psychology. So I'm gonna do the opposite and see how that plays out. And if it's a mistake, I mean, well, then we'll just have to live with it, huh?
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Well, I just met you, narrator. I don't even know who I am. I don't know who the princess is, so I'm gonna save her.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me?
Yes, I'm your knight in shining armor.
Here forever.
Nope.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
She sounds nice.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
How did she go to the bathroom? That poor lady. She looks like Princess Peach.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
Right.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Well, I'm focused, all right.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Wait, how old are you? Forever?
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I do not have a key if that's what you're asking.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
So, who locked her up? Why couldn't they finish her off? And, I mean, she must be dangerous because that chain could chain down a giant. Hold on. Let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Well, we're here to rescue her. What's... Let me just jump into this.
You're only making this more difficult.
I just really want to piss off the narrator. I think that's what it is. I don't know why.
Thank you.
She seems nice. I mean...
You're making a huge mistake.
Why, she's like a man-eating demon or something like that?
No, you're doing the right thing.
Oh, okay. Validation.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it only took a tug, she would have been free.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I think the narrator's the one that locked her up. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. I mean, I'm pretty sure if she had ideas that she would have been free already. That's kind of stupid. So let's do this one.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to
Yeah,
make
she's
your
not
way out of
dangerous.
the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding.
Narrator, really?
Is someone else here?
Yeah, the narrator, man. Hey, let me out of here. No, that's just a bitch thing to say. Try the door, return to the bottom of the stairs. No, try
You
it
try the
first.
door, but it's locked from the
Damn.
outside.
Let me out of here. No, return to bottom.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade.
Well, I
like
was
you were
trying to get the
supposed to.
blade full.
Easier for whom?
You're asking the right question, Zero.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, they did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
So, Princess, level with me. Are you a demon? Are you a monster? Don't eat
She
me.
barely hesitates
Oh!
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
She can't be human. What the frick is this?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but
It's
if there's a
sentient.
time to strike, it's now.
Is the narrator the blade?
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Why not? I mean, she's already halfway there. Oh, that's my only option now. We're too deep.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Oh!
you place the blade
Wait!
against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
Am I King
just
Koopa?
above the
What? Look at my
unyielding
arms.
chain binding her to this place.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought I was human. Look at my arms. What? I'm a lizard. This is Princess Peach and Koopa.
You cut into her flesh.
Ooh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone.
She's not
of
even
her arm.
responding.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her
What?
gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after
I might have made a
everything?
mistake.
It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Does she not feel pain?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
You might want to wipe your mouth. You got some blood on your face. Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You
What are you
can't
gonna do
just let
about
her
it?
escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
I'm literally gonna stab this lady in the back.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
So, if the narrator can control me, whatever I am, I'm some type of lizard person, or dragon person, maybe that sounds a little more impressive. I mean, I guess that would be a narrator. I thought narrators are supposed to describe the events that happen, not control it.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, princess. Oh, well, fantastic. I don't have much of a choice. There's not one? Oh!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Yep,
You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm possessed. I'm sorry.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
This is some great storytelling. I'm into it.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Whoa!
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
The princess got moves. Slay. There has to be something else, right? Resist, resist, resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No. I won't let you have your way.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
You probably shouldn't get close to me.
We both know this isn't you.
It's not. Help.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it
Oh.
into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Did you miss? What did you even stab?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
Stab my heart or slit my throat or something?
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Do I not have a heart? I mean, that or she just has terrible aim.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, lady, this is now murder.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
You murdered me.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
You sure? You stabbed me like 20 times. That's
With
personal.
one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her
Oh, she's
blood
crying for me.
cheeks. It can't just end like this.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we done for.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Narrator, this is all your fault.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait. So... It's exactly what he said the first time. Let's see what he says next. If it's the same thing, then we're in a loop for sure.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We're stuck in the Twilight Zone, guys. He said all this before. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin. No, we're gonna do this one.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We
You
just
killed
met for
me.
the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
This is new.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
So wait, the voice of the smitten... So, who is that? I mean, now I have 3 voices in my head.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the 4 of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
So now I'm curious how this is gonna play out, like, as we progress in the game. Like, would the voice of the smitten be something else? Had I made, like, different decisions? Like, had I slain the princess? Would this still be the voice of the smitten? I'm curious now.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
That's kind of what we did the first time in chapter 1.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
That's kind of true. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are 2 very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
That's true.
You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I mean, looking around, I wish I could look around. I mean, there's really not much. All I see are woods. I haven't seen any living thing. I'm just talking to like 3 voices in my head.
I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, it wouldn't have had any
What do
consequences
mean?
if you
Of
didn't.
course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds
Yeah.
consequence-free to me.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have happened if the narrator didn't take over.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Well,
Do you
I'm
think
back
the people
here.
there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Okay. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from the cabin. Wait, I'm with them? Who's them? So the only voices we have in our head is the voice of the smitten, the voice of the hero, and then the narrator. Narrator's against us. I thought I was the hero. But if I'm saying I'm siding with them, then that means I'm siding with the hero and the voice of the smitten. So neither of these voices are actually me as the player. I think they might change though, like depending on the decisions that I make in the future. I think. We'll have to just kind of see. That's my theory. Let's talk about the princess. I say we stay on the path and try to save her.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
I will, don't worry. I'm a big girl. Or in this case, big boy, I guess. Let's talk about the princess. What could we possibly say about the princess?
Just be quick about it.
Okay. He's getting a little snippy. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How was she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? I kind of want to know this one too, but these are facts.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust.
Why can't you tell me more?
Is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Yeah, who locked her up?
People locked her in that basement, and
Who
I
are the
told you
people?
what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
So, I mean, the people, obviously I'm not a human being. So it's like people as in her people? Or people as in my bird people? Or lizard people, whatever the frick I am. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? That's kind of true. You're being cagey. This one.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Yeah, I realize I'm
You're
not human.
the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends.
Facts.
Even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends.
But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Why can't the narrator save the world? Explore why you're being cagey. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get any more answers out of him.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave? No, we have to save her.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
You said that last time.
Don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Okay, calm down.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Alright, let's just go in the cabin.
The interior of the
It's
cabin
different.
is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
There's a mirror too.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You forgot to say the banner, the mirror. I mean, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. The whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. Can we choose more than one? Like, I kind of want to say this.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yes, we have. We were stabbed 20 times. That's
So
something you don't
focus
forget.
up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Okay, we could still... Interesting. So does... I guess the cabin changes depending on your decisions too? That's very interesting.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
It's hiding something.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
He can't see the mirror. Interesting. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Well, obviously he's lying, or he really can't see it. I don't want to be that. I'm like vain, like how handsome I am. Let's just approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
No, there definitely is a mirror, bro.
Isn't funny.
Wipe it?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Rub my claws, you
I
mean?
hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
We're a bird. He said feather. I wasn't sure. I'm like, am I a lizard? Am I a bird? Now we know. Nope, do not take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Now, calm down, lover boy.
Now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely
Agreed.
even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
This guy.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
So she remembers me too.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
You owe me an apology.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
So you say.
I really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
But we don't know if that's going to end the world. We don't know if slaying her will end the world, you know? There's so much of unanswered questions. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? We know why. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut your arm again? Oh, do I want to have to cut you out again? I mean, we know she can handle herself. She'll just bite her way through. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back then? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Rescue the princess and... Well, no, I kind of want to say something about what should we say? I have to ask, did you end the world after I killed you? Does that really... Do we really care about that? Let's apologize.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Okay, she's very cheerful
She took
this time.
that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh, like her own narrator?
There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You killed me last time, it hurt. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut your arm again? What? I mean, I guess we could ask this now. What happened?
You died, and now we're talking.
Yeah, why didn't you escape is what I was trying to get at.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
How could you be so casual and cheery about something like
We won't
that?
be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
You think
What?
so?
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
She's a little bit too cheery,
You're right.
but
It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
with what weapon? I didn't bring any. Let's just rescue her. I think this is stupid. If you ask someone if they ended the world, do you think they're really going to be truthful about it if they did? No.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
You'll
I'll...
do what?
What? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you
Oh my
try
gosh, bro.
anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Speak for
You
yourself.
wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
It worked.
That
Got some
shouldn't have
Vaseline
worked.
and slid that right out.
I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
That shackle's way smaller than before, too.
And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh,
Ugh.
please don't eat me.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
True.
What do we do now?
Escape. We leave and then we have a whole lot. Yeah,
That sounds perfect.
I thought you'd like that, Princess
The
Peach.
princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
This seems too good to be
I
true.
like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
He's salty.
Then what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that
Oh,
interesting?
damn.
The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do that last time? Then
Yes,
should
you did.
know that you won't
Dirty
be able
trick.
to leave.
You also threw the
Oh,
dagger
no.
down last
Did
time.
someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
It's so funny. It really is like if I didn't know I was a bird person, I would say this is Princess Peach and Koopa. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be funny to have like a reverse fan fiction that Koopa has been actually not kidnapping Princess Peach? He was trying to rescue her from the evil Mario. Oh, so bizarre. Wait a minute. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. No, let's do it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see if she has superhuman strength.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech. And...
Did it work?
lock clicks.
Look at
The
that.
door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
There's no lock that
I
can keep
told
us
you our
locked
love
up.
was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and... the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing.
No.
Take the blade from the table and
If she
slay
kills me,
her
I'll be so
before
mad.
It's too late.
Take the blade instead of the print. No,
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I
You're
am.
taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Feelings are
You
mutual.
know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. I say we leave.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Of
Across
course.
the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Oh, see how nice. The world's still here.
Happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
What's happening?
Where did everything go?
The hair?
Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
Cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh. What? What the heck is that? But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place. Yeah, that same mirror that we tried to look into.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. Well, yeah, he's been silent. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it.
I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Approach the
I'm
mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. What could be so terrible? You approach the mirror. Now, I wonder what I look like. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, I'm a demon. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. What is that? Is that the princess?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to ask. Wait, but let's look at the other ones real quick. The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do you know each other? What happens now? Attack it? Destroy? No. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know, actually. That's a great question. Solitary lights, what do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person, you are not a person. I kind of want to know more about this.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am? Yeah, I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
That is a lot of hands. The gift of a fragile vessel? Yeah, what does she mean by that?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Oh.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay. So because I was nice to her, try to rescue her and everything, like I never tried to harm her, like that made her a gentle soul. Is this the end of the world? Let her out? What else do we want to know? Do you know the world about the worlds beyond?
I know only that they are.
Huh? Okay, that didn't really get me much farther. Are you the one that's... Yeah, I don't think it was the narrator, but... or are you the princess? You kind of look like her.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Great, I'm not gonna get a straight answer from this one. Were you always the princess?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
So we're connected somehow. Are you what sent me to slay? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What else? Are you what sent me to slay?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, but we're not really in a place. We're trapped in a place that looks like hair. Let her out.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
So are all these hands, are these like all the possible outcomes, like depending on my interaction with the princess? Is that what that is? And why are they covering her eyes? I don't understand. Anyways, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So perspectives means like, I guess like my different interaction with the princess. Like obviously we did the rescue part. I guess now maybe we try slaying her and see what happens. We just have to make different decisions, I think. I think that's what she means. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? I kind of want to know that one. And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? I want to know this.
More than you have found.
Great.
But less than there are
That's
to
helpful.
Find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Great. You didn't really answer me. I was hoping for an actual number, but okay. I mean, obviously I knew I had to find more. Yeah, what's this one?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You were being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared that I'll find you? How much I forget? Yeah, let's just get this. I guess we go back in the loop.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I will, Princess Peach. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay, guys. I'm going to end this episode here. This is interesting. It has me thinking a lot, and it's a lot more deeper than I thought it was going to be. But I like the way they're spinning this so far. So I'm curious the next time we play this, like if we make different decisions, let's say if we decide to slay the princess next time, if that changes like everything, like changes the outlook of the cabin, changes the perspective, as the thing with the arms had said. And then also I want to know if that changes like the voice in my head. So I don't know, we'll find out next time. I hope you guys are enjoying this one so far. I'm definitely intrigued, and you'll see more of this. It's going to be a mini series. We'll continue next time.